Anybody in the UFC who you don't really like, who you've kind of had your eye on as far as somebody you want to fight?
Not really anybody I don't like, but I'm down to fight
Anyone?
anybody. But I'm really down to fight anybody, bro. I don't care. I don't care if Strickland was like, let's fight right now, Adesanya. I'm going at them no matter who it is. But I would really, 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 really like to get my hands on Nickal.
Mm.
I would really like to get my hands on like another wrestler in there that's showing off the wrestling, so I can show how good my wrestling is and show off my skills and show off my hands a little bit more. I'll have a real fight camp this time. I know my last fight was real boring, but weight cut hit me right away. 25 pounds in 4 days ain't no easy thing to do, especially after you just got done drinking and eating freaking crab pretzels all week with my family. But we got it done. I got the job done, but I'm definitely looking to showcase my skills fully in this next fight.
Okay, maybe a Bo Nickal fight, super fight, something like that in the future. But
Yeah, oh
you're
yeah.
probably beefing up before that heavyweight fight, huh? Too. You gained a little extra weight for that one, probably.
Yeah, so usually I'm eating like 6 to 8 ounces of chicken with some veggies and stuff from 85
Yeah.
cut. But after we got the heavyweight, I had an 85 opponent for August 26th, and he backed out. He broke his finger. And then we had 110 people turn me down. So the last thing I said, I was like, screw it, we got to go up a weight class. And the first guy that said yes a week before was a heavyweight, Dan Stevenson. Full respect to him for taking that fight, because if he wouldn't have took that fight, I probably wouldn't have been able to get on Contender Series because they wouldn't have seen that fight. Because the video that I finished him, it went viral. Like I was looking at the camera while I choked him out.
Okay.
So it was pretty crazy. I'm guessing that's what they seen to get me to call as quick as they did. But I had to up my intake to about way more than that, probably like 15 ounces of chicken. It was crazy. But I was already down to 95 when we got the heavyweight call. So we had to make it. I barely made the weight. I was 207. And then after that, I went back to Baltimore and I got up to like 215, 216 because I was smashing. And I didn't think anything was going to happen after that fight for a little bit. And then they called me. And when they called me, I was 215. Damn. And then we started cutting right away.
And how much water did you cut the night before? So, because you probably dieted, right? But how much water on the day before?
Oh, man. Honestly, bro, we barely ate anything the whole time. We got the call on Thursday before the fight on Tuesday, and I was 25 over. We had to hit the road that night and head back to Ohio because we were in Baltimore. They got our ticket out of Ohio. So we had to come from Baltimore to Ohio, take the flight 3 o'clock the next day to Vegas. I had to get my eye exam and all my medicals done Friday night, or I wouldn't have been able to fight Tuesday because over the weekend the medical places were closed. So we got all the medicals done by 9:30 that night, got checked in, started cutting Saturday and Sunday, and finally made weight 8 o'clock on Monday. But I honestly cut out water Saturday, and we didn't eat or drink all Sunday or Monday.
And dude, that's crazy how you were able to still put on that performance with like that tough weight cut, because dude, that's like an ADCC match I was watching you guys in, like just straight like the first 5 minutes, you know, where it's like the straight wrestling in those first few minutes. That's what it was like for me. So I think Dana's a real one. He knows what he's seeing, and he's like, because halfway through that one, I'm like, oh dude, like these guys are just fucking, like, it doesn't look like much is going on, but this is like the ref's not stepping in and helping you at all. Like it's like, you know what I'm saying? It like only real experienced people would know, I feel like. So Dana knew what he was seeing.
Yeah, I was definitely blessed that he knew like the background of me getting there and stuff, because I know that fight was horrible. That fight was very horrible. It's not what the people want to see at all. I get it 100%. And I was nervous afterwards. I told my coach, I was like, I don't know, coach. Because like that's not what people want to see at all, for real. I was just hoping he knew what I'm capable of doing. I was hoping he knew what I had to do to make the fight even happen. And then luckily he knew that I worked my ass off to even make that weight cut happen and do all the stuff I did on 4 days notice. So I'm very excited for the world to see what I'm able to do with a full fight camp.
Gotcha.